Today on CTV News at 5, parts of Canada under a blanket of wildfire smoke. How long it could last as several fires continue to burn out of control. Plus, an investigation underway in Guelph after speed enforcement cameras were damaged over the long weekend. And learning about landscaping and design. We get tips and tricks in today's Get Growing. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being here with us. The haze and smoke from Western Canada's wildfires moved east this weekend, putting cities near Waterloo region like Toronto at the top of the world list for poor air quality. While things have improved, experts say this could be the new normal moving forward. CTV's Alexandra Hollick joins us now with more. Alexandra, the special air quality statement has now been lifted here in Waterloo region.
That's right, Leanne, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're in the clear. Small particles are still lingering in the air, and for some people it can cause irritation and make it difficult to breathe. While the typical at-risk group includes seniors, young kids, and those that are immunocompromised, health officials say the smoke affects everybody and could make things worse for those with seasonal allergies or asthma. As for whether we'll be seeing more smoky skies or even more smoky summers, one environmental expert says it's likely.
The boreal forest is out of equilibrium with the climate that's driving it. And so when it experiences these long, hot, dry summers, plus any source of ignition, whether it's a cigarette butt or an unattended campfire or a lightning strike, when it does ignite, it's going to burn. And until it re-equilibrates to climate, this is absolutely the new normal.
Coming up at 6, we'll look at ways to stay safe from wildfire smoke and what could be in store for next summer. Leanne?
CTV's Alexandra Hollick, thanks so much. And Alex is here as we dive deeper into the forecast. Alexandra just mentioned it about seasonal allergies and how that could be impacted by what's going on. I have certainly noticed that.
Oh yeah, I have too, and I definitely get seasonal allergies. Never mind the haze and the smoky conditions we're seeing. So yeah, for us, we might be feeling it a little bit more. Eyes might be a little bit more itchy, might be a little bit more difficult in terms of a light cough or whatnot, but I'm sure we're not alone in that case. But for us here across Waterloo region, surrounding areas, much of southern and southwestern Ontario, seeing just a bit of cloud cover on and off for most of the day. Overall, a pretty nice day, but again, we are still seeing that local smoke, the hazy conditions out there. Right now, 28 degrees, so that was our high. We hit that around 2 o'clock or so this afternoon. With the humidex, though, feeling just slightly warmer, more like sitting at 31. We were at the mid-30s earlier this afternoon, so just slightly above, but not seeing that extreme heat, not seeing that extreme humidity, which is nice, but yeah, we do have a little bit of wet weather potentially coming our way, so we're going to break that down a little bit later.
Yeah, we probably need it at this point in time. Okay, thanks, Alex. Let's check some other news we're following. Guelph Police looking for information after automated speed cameras in the city were damaged over the weekend. We go to CTV's Tony Grace live in studio with us for a closer look. Hi, Tony.
Hello, Leanne. Police say on Sunday they got a report about a speed camera that had been knocked over and damaged in front of St. Paul Catholic School on Clarefields Drive East. Another by Sir Isaac Brock Public School on Colonial Drive is also on its side. Police now looking to find out who did it.
If there's damage, then that's a criminal charge of mischief. Even interfering with the use of the cameras, even if there's no physical damage, it's just knocked over and then stood back up. For the period that it's knocked over, it's of course not functioning as it's intended to. So there could be a charge of mischief for interfering with property as well in that case.
Colton Weens will have more on the investigation at 6. Also, the region of Waterloo is getting closer to naming a new regional councillor following the death of Councillor Carrie Williams back in April. Council will vote on 44 applicants next week. A political science professor notes that without a by-election, this means 2 of the 4 regional councillors representing Kitchener will not have been voted in by the public.
Here's the problem, is that all the councillors who are elected have democratic legitimacy because they have been elected through the electoral process. The people who are appointed are in a different standing. The only people who've elected them are the council members.
The new councillor will take the oath of office on the 15th. Their first council meetings slated to be August 27th. We'll have these stories and more coming up at 6. For now, Leanne, back over to you.
Okay, Tony, appreciate it. Thanks very much. And we are going to take a quick break, but first we'll tell you what you need to know. Enjoy a free outdoor screening of Finding Nemo tonight. Check out the Gaslight District in Cambridge. It runs from 7 to 9 p.m. You can grab some grub, a chair, and enjoy the family-friendly movie night. Alex, good weather for it too out there tonight.
Not too bad. Something to do that's fun with the family, especially during the week. It's hard to find some family-friendly activities. And who doesn't like free? So that's nice to see.
It's perfect.
All right, taking a live look from Schneider Park in Kitchener along the Grand River. You can see a bit of that hazy, light smog conditions that we have been dealing with. Yeah, again, that local smoke sticking with us for the rest of the evening, even as we get into the overnight hours. We're going to have more on your full forecast coming up a little bit later.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. CTVKitchener.ca, your home for news.
We are back here at Royal City Nursery for another wonderful episode of Get Growing with Tanya by our side.
Thank you.
Great to see you as always.
Thank you so much.
Okay, this is going to be a fun one today, one that I've been really excited about. We are talking all things landscape design and some do's and don'ts.
Yes, absolutely. And you're going to notice now we got to use our imagination for this. So when we set this up, we're going to assume that the house is behind us. So we're going to assume
pretend house here.
Yep, right. We've got front doors behind us. We're staring at the road. So when we look at a traditional foundation bed, one of the things I want to do in design is we want to make sure we're choosing at least 3 or 4 plants that either flower at different times or have some kind of interest at different times of the year. Right. We've got 4 seasons.
We got to have some kind of greenery or color or something.
We need some oomph.
Yes.
Most gardens, and really every garden, is put together the same way you do as an annual planter. So we've talked thrillers, fillers, and spillers for a couple of years. In the landscape, we call them something a little different.
Yes.
Right? So that thriller is a specimen. So that's what this red bud is assuming. So a specimen is special. There's one of them, and it's going to get bigger.
Okay.
Now, when we think about our imaginary house behind us, we've got a driveway and a garage over on that end. So when we look at it from the road, we're kind of garage heavy.
Yes.
A specimen or a bigger plant will help us spin that visual weight back. I like this one because it flowers early in springtime.
Very nice.
Against the house, so you and I right now are standing in the living room.
We're in the living room.
Yep, you got it. Against the house, we've got some evergreens. So this is a dense yew.
Nice. Yep.
So we want to make sure that our gardens have a minimum of 30% of evergreen because we've got 6 months of winter. Right. So this is what's going to give us staying power. And then the other things I've got selected in here are some hydrangeas. So this is going to give us some summer bloom. And down on the floor, we've got some sedums, and that one flowers late spring, early summer.
Okay.
But if we think about the arrangement, right now, I've got the yews sort of in a line. We're not going to do that. We're going to use the design trick and put them in a triangle.
Right.
Like that. What that does is give us a little bit of a planting pocket out here, which means our ground covers, or our flowers, can actually get a little bit more interest and a little bit more oomph.
Right.
We've arranged the hydrangeas in a triangle as well. So if you think about it, in this corner, we've got something that flowers in April, flowers in June, flowers in July, and then gives us winter color. So with 4 plants, we now have color 365 days a year.
So we've got something for everything. And
You got
really, you know, chatting a bit before too, this is really adding a bit more depth as well.
Yes, and that's why we want to use the triangles. So when we're planting, specimens are going to be single, and all of our other fillers are going to be in 3s, 5s, 7s, 9s. We're going to choose odd numbers.
Okay.
Triangles, 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 triangles.
I love
Way
that
easier.
tip. You'll always remember that.
Now, I'm going to get you to do me a favor. On this end, right now we've chosen a perennial. This is a black-eyed Susan.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful little flowering dude. But if we're not so fussed on a perennial and we want something that's going to give us some shrub, let's take those out and we're going to pop the woodgilias in.
Okay, so these guys are going out back here?
Yep, they're going to go to the backyard.
Backyard. Do that. This guy back here too.
Yep. And then we're going to put the My Monet woodgilias in.
And these are lovely. And again, we want to remember.
Triangle, I love
Triangle.
it. I love it. And the nice thing about this is you remembered the spacing we talked about.
Spacing.
Woo, you're a professional.
Oh, I can work here now.
So when we talk about spacing in the garden, we want to make sure that if a shrub is going to grow 5 feet wide, we're actually planting it 5 feet apart.
Okay.
So 5 feet from center to center. Our house is a little small today, it's imaginary.
Right.
So at home, we're going to spread these out. Those are perfect. So
Great.
So the Limonades, we want about 2.5 feet.
Yep.
Again, 2.5 feet from middle to middle.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Almost got it.
Our ground covers or our perennials are going to be about 2.5 to 3 feet apart. And then our hydrangeas about 3 feet apart as well.
Okay.
We've got to remember when we're underneath a specimen, whether it's a deciduous one like this, or even on the edge of the shot, you can just see the tip of a blue spruce. Specimen's going to be a little bit bigger, and we're meant to layer right underneath.
Right.
So we can plant pretty close to our specimen.
Okay.
Keep it nice and simple.
Okay.
But really, all we've done, we've chosen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants. We've got color 365 days a year.
See, I'm not saying more, we can simplify it. And
Absolutely.
it's okay. Your garden will have color and definitely some beautiful options as well.
You got it. You got it.
All right, so I'm going to be taking these tips home with me. You can come judge my garden.
I want some pictures.
I will do that.
Sounds good.
Always a pleasure. Thank you, Tanya.
We'll see you soon.
Tell you what you need to know as we take you to break. You can check out Kiki Totally Outrageous with LED at Cambridge Summer Live tomorrow. The show kicks off at 6:30 p.m. and admission is free, no tickets needed, and you can catch the performance at Forbes Park Bandshell in Cambridge. Stay with us.
When you see it happen, send it to CTV News. Text 10400. From your screen to ours. Text 10400.
Hopefully everyone enjoyed the August long weekend. Crazy to think we are into that first full week of August. Wow.
I know, we're inching closer and closer to the end of summer, but we still have a nice month and a bit left of official summer before we get into some nice fall conditions. But I've got to say, I'm a big fan of, I keep calling it warm fall, but fall, getting into Oktoberfest, it's just, it feels nice before, you know, we get into the November, December months.
It's so nice. I like that warm fall.
Warm fall.
The early warm fall. But we can't wish summer away because it's just too short.
No, we're still enjoying it. People are definitely still taking advantage, and we can see it here. So take a live look from Snyder Park along the Grand River. A couple kids just cooling off in some water there. Not a bad place to be enjoying you know, potentially some summer vacation as well. And yeah, still plenty of days to look forward to if you want to get out by the pool, the lake, maybe a splash pad. It's been a great summer for that. We have seen quite a bit of hot and humid conditions. We are seasonal today, but one thing that we have been talking about, we are noticing that local smoke. So that haze, of course, from the wildfires that we are seeing out west. We're at, last I checked just a few moments ago, we're sitting at about a 4 in terms of air quality here in Kitchener-Waterloo. So just moderate to the lower end of things, which is nice to see. As we get into the evening hours, we'll probably miss it, but we could see some scattered showers. Mount Forest, London, even Sarnia, you could be in for a little bit of wet weather as we get into your evening and into the overnight hours. Some scattered showers expected to stick with us over the next couple of days, but mainly for us here in Waterloo region, close by surrounding areas too. We should be in the clear over the next couple of days before we could see a chance for some wet weather, about 30% chance for some rain on your Friday. Mount Forest, Wyerton, if you're going to be Barrie, Aurelia, maybe you're headed to the Kawartha area and passing through Peterborough, you could be in for a bit of wet weather as we look ahead to your Wednesday. And again, conditions though on and off expected to clear. So we are expected to see a little bit of that cloud cover sticking with us over the next few days or so, but we are pretty much around seasonal, rather. So 28 degrees right now here in Kitchener-Waterloo. So this is the high that we hit around 2 o'clock or so this afternoon, and we are just a couple of degrees above our normal for this time of year. With the humidex, we're not feeling that extreme heat or humidity, feeling more like 31 in KW, feels more like 31 still in Sarnia, 32 it's feeling like in Windsor this hour. Noted we did hit our high today, so just above normal. We should be at about 26 or so for this time of year. Record high, 35.6. That was set in 1918. On this day in 1972, we hit an overnight low of 4 degrees, so a record low there. That sun now setting at 8:40 p.m. So as Leanne noted too, as we kind of inch near the end of summer, again, still a month and a bit away, but yeah, we're not into that 9 o'clock territory when we are enjoying those sunsets. So overnight, increasing cloudiness after midnight. That local smoke is expected to stick around as we drop down to an overnight low of 14 degrees. And then tomorrow expected to hit a high of 28 with the humidex. It'll feel closer to 34, mainly cloudy conditions. And again, that local smoke sticking around as well. So for the next few days, just some cloud cover for us, mostly here in Waterloo region and surrounding areas. Before, as noted, a chance for a little bit of wet weather. We're just seeing about a 30% chance at this point for your Friday, with an expected high of 27. And then at this point, the weekend looking not too bad. Mix of sun and cloud with getting closer to that 30 mark.
It's funny that we were talking about Oktoberfest there just a few moments ago, because now we're starting to find out some news about this year's Oktoberfest, and a Canadian music icon has been announced as the headliner for Willkommen Platz. Stephen Page will take the stage Friday, October 10th. Page is the former frontman of the Bare Naked Ladies and now a celebrated solo artist. Other artists performing Thanksgiving weekend include The Watchmen, Walter Ostanek, UN Jefferson, Jesse T, and many more. The concert will be free to attend. That is going to be great and always such a good time. Thanksgiving weekend, downtown Kitchener.
Oh gosh, I just love Oktoberfest. It's
going to be great.
One of the best times of the year.
It certainly is.
Well, the Juno Awards are adding a dash of Latin flavor to next year's festivities.
Nuestro querer parecía eterno y un día así se fue corriendo.
Organizers plan to introduce Latin music recording of the year at the 2026 show. The new category will recognize Canadian musicians across all Latin American languages and genres who released music in the eligible year. It's the latest move by the Junos to diversify how it recognizes Canadian creators and the evolving national music scene. That'll be great to see.
Yeah, it will. And it looks like the dinosaurs, well, they aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Jurassic Park Rebirth is still roaring at the box office. The film surpassed the $750 million milestone over the weekend.
Leaving only the worst ones here.
The movie is now the third release this year to inch towards the $1 billion mark. Wow. Other high earners include Lilo and Stitch, which has officially crossed that threshold. The Minecraft movie came close as well, with $955 million earned as well. Wow, pretty impressive.
Yeah, some good flicks to look forward to that are, like you said, still available to catch too, which is nice.
Yeah, gotta go check out the movie theater. Okay, Stella ahead on CTV News at 5. Restoring power in Waterloo region. We get a look behind the scenes at how a local electricity supplier works on a daily basis. A man has been charged with arson in connection to a house fire in Ayr yesterday. Crews responded to Gowerly Farm Lane around 2:40 p.m. in the afternoon. Officials deemed the fire to be suspicious. A 43-year-old man was arrested. Police say he's being held for a bail hearing. You can read more details about the investigation on our website, scan the QR code, or go to ctvnewskitchener.ca. And now the final 5 stories we're keeping an eye on today. A Dubai brand chocolate product is being recalled in Canada due to potential salmonella contamination. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency says the recall was triggered by test results and affects pistachio and canafe milk chocolate from the brand Dubai. The product was sold both online and in Quebec and is being recalled by distribution Bonbons JJ Candy. The recall notice states there have been no reported illnesses associated with the consumption of this product. Today's the final day to vote on a strike mandate for more than 10,000 unionized Air Canada flight attendants. They are casting a ballot on whether to give their union the power to call a strike if contract talks between the airline and the Canadian Union of Public Employees are not successful. Negotiations began at the start of the year. If no collective agreement is reached, the union said a strike could happen as early as August 16th, but bargaining is expected to resume at the end of this week, regardless of the outcome of the vote. A gate stuck open during a recent storm is working once again. The gate allows water to flow into Stratford's Victoria Lake. It was open to release water and prevent flooding during a storm in late July. However, debris got stuck, preventing the gate from closing. Now the wait is on for rain to help the water rise.
There hasn't been any rainfall, so that's just natural runoff that's slowly building or running into Lake Victoria. Of course, with this hot weather, we're also battling against evaporation, so the level of water increasing is occurring very, very slowly.
At 6, CTV's Karis Mapp will have more on how a social media trend is helping businesses in the area affected by this situation. From serious crashes to severe storms and even technical failures, all can contribute to power outages. And Innova is responsible for restoring that power in much of Waterloo region. Today, we got a behind-the-scenes look at the control room that's helping keep the lights on in Kitchener, Waterloo, and the townships of Wilmot, Wellesley, and Woolwich.
We have about 165,000 customers in a service area of about 1,100 square kilometers. We're mandated to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have 14 operators in here that make that happen.
At 6, Spencer Turcotte will bring us more of the work the control room does on a daily basis. And finally for us, a local pet food supplier has made a big donation to help animals at the Kitchener-Waterloo Stratford Perth Humane Society. Elmira Pet Products is giving the shelter $100,000 for their Better Together capital campaign. The money will help build a new community outreach center to help the Humane Society expand services, ensuring all pets and families in our community receive the support they need. So generous. What a big donation, and going towards such a great cause as well. We'll leave it there. We'll be back at the top of the hour. Tony Grace will have your next local news at 6. For now, we'll send it over to CTV National News. Have a great night, everyone.